好，今天开始。今天是17章了。昨天呢，就是这个福尔被毁成了毁对象，为什么呢？因为帕克在书上看到他跑进去偷钱去了，他没有钱，然后他跑进去了。对啊，这个怀疑了吗？那40英镑是他偷的。好，今天看他怎么讲了。
I was always convinced that Mademoiselle Flora was hiding something from us. To satisfy myself, I did the little experiment that I have told you about. Dr. Shepherd accompanied me.
A test for Parker, you said it was, I remarked bitterly. Poirot hadn't been honest with me. The inspector stood. We must question the young lady right away. Will you come up to Fernley with me, Monsieur Poirot?
Certainly. Dr. Shepherd will drive us in his car.
On asking for Miss Ackroyd, we were shown into the billiard room. Flora and Major Hector Blunt were sitting on the long window seat. Good morning, Miss Ackroyd, said the inspector. Can we have a word or two alone with you?
What is it?
Asked Flora nervously.
Don't go, Major Blunt. He can stay, can't he?
She asked, turning to the inspector. If you want him to, said the inspector. But I have some questions to ask you, and I'd prefer to do it privately. I think you would prefer it also.
I saw her face grow paler. Then she turned and spoke to Blunt. I want you to stay, please. Yes, I mean it. Whatever the inspector has to say to me, I'd rather you heard it.
Raglan sighed. Well, if you really want to. Now, Monsieur Poirot?
Flora looked at Poirot. Mademoiselle, what one does not tell Papa Poirot, he finds out.
这句话他是这样说的 ：Miss Flora 小姐，he finds out what one， 他发现了哪个 ？Don't tell the Papa。他发现谁，然后没有告诉这个Port， 没有告诉 Port。这个 he 到底指的谁 ？You take the money, did you not？ 这个 he 应该是管家吧
？You took the money, did you not?
There was a silence which lasted for at least a minute. Then Flora sat up straight and spoke.
Monsieur Poirot is right. I am a thief. Yes, a thief. Now you know. I am glad the truth has come out. It's been a nightmare these last few days. You don't know what my life has been like since my father died and left us with no money. I've bought things I couldn't afford and promised to pay the shops later, knowing I couldn't. Oh, I hate myself when I think of it all. That's what brought us together, Ralph and I. We were both...
他们两个是在这种情况下才会认识的，就是说明他有需要的东西这不是同命相连嘛？这个 Ralph 不是和他继父合不来吗？然后这个和他叔叔也合不来，所以说他们一拍即合，同命相连，共同的相同点，然后所以说他们两个私定约定终身了。他们两个都很虚弱主要是没有钱，然后在这家里没有权势继续走I understood him, and I was sorry because I'm sane. 1 week, miserable since. She looked at her blunt. 他开始少校就祈求了嘛，他之前一直让少校不要走。But I'm not lying anymore. 但是这些我什么都没有说话。I'm not pretending to be the kind of girl you like, young and innocent and simple. 我并不装纯I don't care if you never want to see me again. 我不在乎你是不是不想看到我了。I hate myself, despise myself. But I have got to believe one thing. If you tell the truth would have made things better for Ruffy, I would have spoken out. But I knew that it wouldn't be bad for Ruffy. It makes the case against him stronger than ever. 说明他知道的事情对这个没有利， 有可能他刚刚走进去要偷钱的时候，这个 Rafi 刚刚从窗户跑掉，然后这个时候那个人又死了，哎，就是那个 A 先生又死了。那这个 Ackroyd 到底是谁杀的呢？继续来 ，I was not doing him any harm by sticking to my lie。我没有害他 ，Rafi。said Blunt， 这少校是不是出错了 ？I see, I was Rafi. You don't understand, said Flora hopelessly。绝望的说着，你不会理解的。She turned to the inspector. I was desperate for money. I was desperate for money. 对钱我是很绝望的啊。I never saw my uncle that evening. Never he left the dinner room. 他没有看到他，叔叔。As for the money, you can do whatever you want. Nothing could be worse than it is now. Suddenly, she hid her face in her hands and rushed from the room. Well, said the inspector, so that's that. 原来是这样啊。Burnt came front. Inspector Ruggie said quietly. The money was given to me by Mr. Ackroyd for a special purpose. 啊，40英镑给他干啥呀 ？Miss Ackroyd never touched it. She's lying with the idea of protecting Captain Patton. 为什么要保护一个死人呢 ？I'm prepared to swear to it. He made an Ackroyd bow. 太尴尬了嘛，这种情况。Then turning quickly, he left the room. Paul followed him into the hall. A moment, I beg of you. I'm not deceived by your lie. 我会被你骗的。All the same, what you have done here is very good. You are a man quick to think and to act. 就反应很快啊。他就说这个 Blunt 少校啊，反应很快。That day I spoke of hiding things. All the time I have seen what you are concealing. Mademoiselle Fleur, you love her with all your heart. Oh, why must everyone in England avoid talking about love as though it was some disgraceful secret? 他们都不谈爱啊。Beloved Mademoiselle Fleur, seek to conceal that fact from everyone, but take the advance of her apport. Do not conceal it from Mademoiselle himself. 就他还是对这个隐藏的一些东西，对这个 Flora 小姐隐藏的一些东西。What do you mean by that? Blunt said sharply. 就他可能生气的说啊，跟我说你啥意思啊 ？You think that she loves Roger Patton? But I, Bert, tell you that this is not safe. 我觉得不会啊，可能两个因为某种情况才会在一块。Mademoiselle Flora accepts Captain Patton's offer of marriage to please her uncle. And because he saw his marriage a real respect from her life here, selected him, and there was much sympathy and understanding between them. Alive now. 在他们之间只有同情和理解。This is not Captain Patton, Mademoiselle Fleur loves. What do you mean? Asked Blunt. I saw the dark red flushed on his sunburns again. You have been blind. 你被骗了 Mademoiselle. She's a loyal little one. Her Patton is under suspicion. She feels that she must support him. Do you really think Blunt? Again and stopped. You stop me. Ask her yourself. But perhaps you no longer care to have received the money. Blunt gave a sound like an angry laugh. Do you think I'd run away from her because of that? Rocky was always difficult about the money. So she got in a mess and was too frightened to tell him. Poor child. Poor lonely child. Porter looked sorrowfully at the side door. And must flow went into garden, I think. He murmured. I've been a complete fool. You're a good man. Mr. Porter, thank you. He took Purple's hand and gave it a grip, which made Porter wince in pain. Then he walked quickly to the side door and went into the garden. Not a complete fool, not a part. Mastering his hand, only one hand, the fall in love. 并不是个视钱十足的傻瓜吧？如果是的话，那他就说明他是写爱是吧？说了半天说啥呢？就他承认了这件事情是他偷的，然后呢，弗洛偷的，然后他又说了他和这个 Rafi 的事情。他跟 Rafi 为什么会在一块？就是因为他们两个都穷嘛，同病相怜。其实这句话我没有理解，他知道的事情说出来对这个 Rafi 没有好处，所以说他就不说啊。这个说了这句话，Captain Patton am prepared to swear to it. He made an awkward bow. 鞠躬嘛，尴尬的鞠了一下，就对不起了，这件事情做的太不地道了Then, turning quickly, he left the room. Porter followed him into the hall. A moment, I beg of you. I'm not deceived by your lie. 这句话也说明了，那个钱根本不是，确实是他偷的。All same, what do you have done? It is good. You are meant to get that as book of anything. 你就不要被他骗了。不是 ，What did Miss Flora stick to her lie? She's afraid me. 他没有说 He wants to do no harm to Rafi. He was ashamed of being safe. What was secret and Major Blunt? He loves Miss Flora. 没有偷。What did Miss Porter think that Miss Flora really loved Rafi? No. He didn't. 回不去了吗？管他，最多做一个吧。好，完了，今天就到此结束。想不想看看讲义？看一下讲义吧。讲义应该就是讲些什么句法的吧。Murder of Roger Ackroyd, Chapter 17。略记好就是啊。句子的分析。I was always convinced. 我总是被幸福说服我总是相信嘛。That man Mr. Flora was hiding something from us. 我总是相信这个 Flora 对我们隐藏了一些事情。Hiding something from somebody. 对某人隐藏某什么事情。The man Mr. Flora was hiding something from us. A test for Parker? You said it was. I remarked it bitterly. 我很愤怒地说，你说它是一个对什么的测试 ？Parker 的测试A test of Parker said it was. 这个倒装句它主要是强调 A test of Parker said it was. 把这个拉到后面来就行了。You said it was a test for Parker. 就这样了。What one does not tell Porter, he finds out. 他发现了 He finds out what one. 他发现了谁没有告诉 Porter. 他发现了谁没有告诉这个 没有高空 performance， 可是也稍微反过来理解，与人的 purpose 有所引导。对，他这句话就这个意思。There was a silence which lasted for at least a moment。这个他省掉了这个嘛。There was a silence， 其实就是陷入了一种尴尬就沉静这个沉静呢持续了至少1分钟Last for 是持续的意思which lasted for at least a minute。 You don't know what my life has been like。 你不知道我生活已经是什么样的了。Since my father died and left us with no money。 自从我爹死了他父亲死了，并且什么都没给他们留钱下来，就他们很可怜那种。But I knew， 但我知道 that it would be bad for Rafi， 但我知道 it 这件事情这么做就是不告诉出真相来，这件事是对他好的。It makes the case against him stronger than ever. As for the money, you can do whatever you want。 这钱你可以做你任何你想做的，你可以不择手段。Nothing could be worse than it was now。 没有比现在更糟的事情了。Nothing could be worse than， 其实它这个是一个否定加一个比较级，是表示最高级你看 nothing could be， 这是个否定然后加 worse than 的是一个比较级。Whatever you want， 对，它这是一个从句，做 do 的宾语，不是说 whatever you want to do 任何你想做的事情，你可以 you want 你想做的事情对。Well said the inspector, so that's that。 原来是这样有两个 that 是一个代词，你看 that is 是 that， 然后这个是一个 that 是一个整个是这样的意思这件事就这样了it is that。 而思路好像这种这个我理解错了，记错了。Why must everyone in England avoid talking about love as it was some discreet secret？ 为什么必须每个人在这个人的人是个后置定义，在这样的人，这个人干了什么？又用了一个 avoid talking about love， 避免谈爱色变，就好像 it was some disgraceful， 这句话很有难度I thought it was something disgraceful secret。 不光彩的 graceful 是光彩的，表面光鲜的秘密 secret。 Why England everyone must avoid talking about love? I thought it was some disgraceful secret。 You think that she loves Russian pattern? But I tell you that is not so。 并不是这样的，他们只有同情。读一遍Be honest with 对什么诚实 right away 立刻马上 right away right once 不是 right away at once 都是表示立刻马上的意思。 ask for 请求要求，而 prefer to do something 宁愿做某事更喜欢做某事last for 持续purpose somebody to do something 应该中间再加个 somebody 承诺某人做某事。 not anymore 不再也不一般就是 I'm not loving anymore 我不再爱了。Be desperate for 对什么极度这个错了，极度渴望，我就刚才久了desperate be desperate for something all the time 一直总是take the advance 采取什么续件，听从劝告。 no longer 其实和 not anymore 是一样的， not anymore no longer 是一个句型一样 mess 一团糟，乱糟糟的。好，可以了，结束。